What's up everybody, Drew, Artistic Gamer 28, and I am here with an Assassin's Creed Origins review. They've had a year off. Let's see how Ubisoft made out. Alright, so a big shout out and a thanks to Ubisoft for sending me a code for Assassin's Creed Origins for this review. Now, we all know that Assassin's Creed has taken a year off. Has it paid off though? Absolutely. I am so excited to be back in Assassin's Creed. I feel the urgency with that year off has actually paid off. When you're so used to getting something year in and year out, the same thing, even though it's not exactly the same, you know what to expect. So how do they make it different? They bring us to Egypt. Something fans, I think, have been kind of hoping for. I know we've all wanted feudal Japan, maybe someday, but Egypt is such a rich experience. This is fantastic for a game. Never have I ever been to Egypt before. So in a video game, this is outstanding. The Sphinx, there's so many pyramids, there's so much to do. It is awesome. You can see the detail and the time and effort that has gone into that extra year of development. It has paid off so well, and because they've had that no Assassin's Creed game per se all year, that then kind of brings that, man, I want that itch, I got that desire to play an Assassin's Creed. So yeah, that year off absolutely paid off for Ubisoft. It had me wanting more. I'm so glad Assassin's Creed Origins is here. Okay, so what happens in that year? Well, we have a new character, Bayek. Absolutely fantastic. What a cool guy. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Ezio. Huge fan of Ezio. Loved the Ezio saga. Now with Bayek, I don't know if we'll see a sequel or not with him, but he's so cool. And his family and kind of what happens within the story. Wow, very cool. Now, because they've had a year off, I feel that there has been an urgency to kind of elevate everything, starting with the RPG element. RPGs are everywhere. Definitely see this coming. Well done. There is so much loot to gather. There's always something more to drop, something more to upgrade. Head to the blacksmith, pay a little coin, upgrade your weapon, buy a new one. Defeat some enemies, get some more loot drops. How cool is that? Syndicate had the ability to upgrade weapons, to unlock new abilities and such like that, but it wasn't that RPG element that everybody, I think, kind of wanted. You often fear that next evolution of a video game. Are you going to get that same sense of everything that you've come to love in the previous game, but yet still experience something new? So what does Ubisoft do? How do they keep the fans wanting to come back to Assassin's Creed, but yet don't kind of branch out so far that it's not an Assassin's Creed title? I think they've done a fantastic job. They've added elements of Far Cry. That hunting now has paid off more, I think, in this game than any other game. You've had it from Black Flag to other titles where hunting played a part, but I don't feel it played a huge part in it compared to Origins. Origins, you want to go out, you want to hunt, and it allows you to upgrade your armor, other stuff that you need the hunting gear to go and accomplish your achievements, to gather those resources and unlock the stuff that you want to upgrade. Well done. The RPG element, I think, is so fantastic. It's not too deep, it's not too heavy, but it's an element that's in the game that pays off and is very rewarding. Ubisoft are known for free running, beautiful graphics, and fantastic characters. We're almost there with all of it. It is a gorgeous world, no doubt about that. It is fantastic. The free running is not exactly what it used to be. Let's be honest. Now in Egypt, there are smaller villages. You do get to cities, and the free running, I just don't feel is an Assassin's Creed element that it once was. They seem to kind of back away from it. You can go on the rooftops, you can go through the ropes and all that kind of stuff. But I remember playing Assassin's Creed when it was, you're in Rome, and especially in the multiplayer, I guess you could say, but there was a detail of jumping from one building to the next building to the next building, and going from one side of the map to the other without even touching the ground. Now, that's not exactly how it works. You are able to go along the rooftops, but it isn't that free running of just charging through and jumping over and ducking under things like it once was. It is more of just kind of running to your objective, getting to the points you need to be, and then achieving the goal at hand. Now, because the world is so big, I'm riding a camel. For the very first time, I have a character riding a camel, and he is kick-ass. It is very cool to see a camel. You can ride a horse if you want to, but I'm in Egypt. I am not riding a horse, I'm riding a camel, and it is cool. And you can upgrade so much gear in this world. It is unbelievable. Assassin's Creed has always given you the ability to kind of outfit your assassin how you see fit, and this time is no different. You can go and do that as well. So many things to do, so many side quests. The world is so big, easily one of the biggest maps that Assassin's Creed has ever seen, and it doesn't feel empty. When you get a big world, you're kind of concerned of, am I gonna have enough stuff to do? I have never run out of things to do. There are so many things to do, so many achievements to go for, those goals oriented to keep you moving forward. I went on so many side quests, I forgot about the story. I came back around, went to do more of the story, but it's just kind of one of those, you jump in, you plan on doing one thing, but yeah, there's so much to do, you kind of go off and veer off on another thing, and another thing keeps you going, and that one keeps you going, and then eventually you make it back to the story, but the story itself is very cool. No spoilers, I don't like to do that, I hate it when people spoil things, so when the story starts, it's a little confusing, I'm gonna be honest. That beginning of the game, it's supposed to bring that sense of intrigue, wonder, but it brought me a bit of that and some confusion. But as the story evolves, which I feel kind of evolves within hours into the game, you have to kind of keep going. That first hour just sets up the game, but it's a bit of a grind to kind of get that in there because the beginning is so jarring. And though I thought parts of it were pretty cool, there's certain parts I was just kind of confused and lost as to what was going on. Overall though, as you move on, you progress through the story, it is awesome. The real world elements are there, the history is there, there's so much to do. Absolutely loved Assassin's Creed Origins. So why don't we get to the wrap up? Okay, so let's wrap up this review of Assassin's Creed Origins. We have a fantastic new environment to traverse. Egypt is outstanding. It is gorgeous. The characters, the world development, the side quests, there's so much to do, so much to love. I'm giving Assassin's Creed Origins a 9.5. Now, if you haven't caught it, I did a speed drawing of Bayek, and you can catch it in the link below and check that one out. Of course, you can follow me on all your social medias, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You know where it's at, ArtisticGamer28, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.